Why, hello there YouTube, and welcome back to a random review. So, only one more review now before we review Godzilla vs Kong, which still isn't out until the end of this month. But yeah, I thought I would, carry on with the reviews and review Godzilla King of the Monsters. So this is directed by Michael Dougherty, starring Kyle Chandler, Vera Farmiga, Millie Bobby Brown, Bradley Whitford, Sally Hawkins, Charles Dance, Thomas Middleditch, Isha Hines, Osa Jackson Jr., David Statham, Ken Watende or something, and Zagala, I can't pronounce the name. So this is the third installment in the Monsterverse, and is a sequel to 2014 Godzilla, and is the 35th film in the Godzilla franchise. And in this, an eco-terrorist played by Charles Dance and Vera Farmiga's character, who is the wife of Kyle Chandler's character and the mother of Millie Bobby Brown's character. They plan to awaken all the monsters because they believe by doing this they can restore the Earth into its natural order because of what humans are doing to the Earth now. And they underestimate the situation as they awaken King Ghidorah, three-headed dragon, and he unleashes chaos around the Earth and plans to wake up every monster as he is the king of the monsters. And then Godzilla, the humans can only rely on him for help, and he fights for the title of king. And of course, he at first loses to Ghidorah, and he then comes back after a nuclear upgrade. He gets stronger and more powerful, and he then has the strength to battle Ghidorah and this time destroy him, and he becomes king of the monsters, and all the other monsters bow to their new king. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes. First of all, the monsters in it, they were brilliant. We got all the classic kaiju monsters in there. We had Godzilla, we had Ghidorah, we had Mothra, we had Rodin. Mothra, we saw her as a caterpillar at first, a giant caterpillar, then cocooned into a giant beautiful moth, and she was Mothra, queen of the monsters. I had a good connection and a bond with Godzilla, and she believed that he should be the king. Of course, she sadly dies in it, but not to worry. As the credits roll, they hint that there's another Mothra egg, so we'll be seeing another Mothra. We'll be seeing that again. I also enjoyed the visuals in this. They were amazing, and I just love how the classic kaiju monsters got the 21st century upgrade. They were all given CGI makeovers, which is pretty much the thing these days. I mean, I do like the natural puppetry and that we have in the classic movies, but but these days are very dated effects. But I like that they gave the all 21st century stuff, and I loved every minute of it. It was entertaining. This movie, it was about 132 minutes, so 2 hours and 12 minutes long, and they flew by like that. I was completely entertained from the start, and I enjoyed it. I also liked some of the performances from our human actors in this. Like all debating, is this the right thing to do? Should we give the Earth back to the monsters? And Charles Dance's group and Vera Farmiga, they were like all thinking yes, but then realizing it was a bad idea. Awakening the monsters. Except for Charles Dance's character, he was the real villain in all this. well, the human villain, but the real big bad monster in this was Ghidorah, and he was fierce with the 3 heads. And even if you destroy one head, they just grow back because you need to destroy all 3 heads. And of course, Godzilla manages that. I also like the real look on Godzilla, how they evolve him and upgrade him too. He too is a big badass in this. At some point, looks really fat, but you know, he's not fat. It's just all big muscle, all that there. I also enjoyed, you know, the score, the visuals, and yeah, pretty much everything. But I do have dislikes. You know, this isn't a fully perfect film. I didn't like that there was a slow build to Godzilla. I thought for a Godzilla movie, they're taking their time bringing Godzilla into it. He pretty much comes into it by the second act of the movie, giving an intimidation display, and then he gets beaten up and killed. And then we don't see him again until like the final act of the film, the last like hour or so. I didn't like the screen time Godzilla got in this, but I think they're learning from these mistakes, you know, sort of cutting down on the human drama aspect of these films. And in Godzilla vs Kong, they're going to give us what we want, a big giant monster fight. King Kong briefly cameoed in this film too, when they were mentioning Skull Island. I also like the Japanese twins in this, which, you know, in the old kaiju films, they sing and they summon Mothra. I like that. I also like that we got a few other characters from other films, like the black guy from Kong Skull Island, who in this is like an old man, but is still working for Monarch. Yeah. I also like that this just didn't serve as a sequel to 2014's Godzilla, but it also, you know, was another installment for the giant Monsterverse, and they gave us the classic kaiju, all upgraded into the 21st century, all done in English, but still brilliantly done. You know, I mean, like I say, you know, Godzilla didn't have as much screen time as I thought he would be, you know, because it's his movie. It's called Godzilla King of the Monsters, but I love the final battle. I love that all the monsters, all the giant titans praise Godzilla at the end because he becomes the king. But of course, the time's coming where he has to defend his title. Either that or it's a fake, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when Godzilla vs Kong is available on HBO Max and in cinemas and available streaming platforms. So, Godzilla King of the Monsters, what am I going to rate this one? I'll give it a 4 out of 5 for this one. 4 out of 5 for Godzilla King of the Monsters. So there you go. That has been my review on Godzilla King of the Monsters. Have you seen this one? Let me know all that down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I've been Davros. No, sorry, not Davros. I'm thinking of my Who channel now for a second there. Brain fart. No, I've been Random Ross, and this has been a random review. If you love horror or science fiction, Doctor Who, I have 2 channels for them, for that content linked in the cards above or down below that you can check out if you wish. So yeah, I've said all my social media links are down below. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this one. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.